Hello and welcome to A Blog for Life. I'm LJ. In this video, I'm going to be doing a review of 11 different vegan sausages, and I'm going to let you know which ones I like and which ones I dislike. Now, if you've tried any of these, let me know in the comments whether you agree with me or if you disagree with me. Also in the comments, leave any recommendation of any vegan sausage that I haven't included in this video, either ones that you like or ones that you would recommend to steer clear of. First up, we have the Naked Glory. Now, these are available in a box of 6. They cost around about £2.50. They're available from supermarkets such as Tesco and Sainsbury's. Now, they have a look and feel of a real traditional sausage, and they actually taste quite porky as well. There's not too many other flavors, and you just get the pork flavor. They are quite an edible sausage, and I would eat these with mash or just in like a sausage sandwich. They definitely have a real feel of a sausage. So if you are looking for a replacement sausage, then this one I would definitely recommend. They're very edible. They have a crispy coating and quite a soft texture when you're chewing on them. I would give these an 8 out of 10, and I would certainly recommend them as a replacement for your pork sausage. Next up, we have Hex sausages. I got these from Sainsbury's and they cost £2, and you get them in a pack of 10. Now, they have quite a rubbery feel to them when you're eating them, and they don't really taste of pork, but they don't really have any other flavor to them either. Although they do say that they are seasoned with herbs and spices, you certainly don't feel that when you're eating them. I found them quite bland, quite dry. I certainly wouldn't eat these on their own. I probably wouldn't put them into a sandwich or have them with mash either. You might find that if you ate them with some other kind of food and you can drown out the blandness and the taste or the non-taste of them, you might be able to eat them. I don't think you can get over the rubberiness of them, and I certainly wouldn't recommend these as a replacement for a pork sausage. And I would give them a 3 out of 10. Next up, we have the Richmond refrigerated vegan sausages. I got these from Tesco, but you can get them from other supermarkets. They cost around about £2.20, and they come in a box of 8. Now, I would say that these are the most realistic in looks wise as a replacement for your traditional pork sausage. So if you're looking for something that looks similar, I would highly recommend these. They are very tasty. They have a porky flavor. I wouldn't say that they were as quite porky as the Naked Glory ones, but they don't really have any other flavoring, so you do just get the pork flavor. So if you're looking for a replacement for your traditional pork sausage, I would highly recommend these Richmond sausages. I would certainly have them in a sausage sandwich or with sausage and mash, and I would highly recommend them. They are very edible, and I would give them somewhere between a 7 and an 8 out of 10. Next up, we have the Asda plant-based sausages. They are unsurprisingly available from Asda. They cost £2.35 for a pack of 6. Now, these do not at all taste porky. They are not a replacement for a pork sausage. They don't look like a pork sausage. They don't taste like a pork sausage. They have a very strong mushroom taste to them. They are mixed with mushrooms, so if you like mushrooms, they might be okay. If you don't, then I would certainly say stay clear of these. They are not a pork sausage replacement. They are a sausage-shaped food. So if you like that type of thing, you like the mushroom flavor, then I would recommend them. If you want a pork sausage replacement, then I would say these are not for you. They are edible. I'm not a massive fan of mushrooms, but if you are, then they do have that strong taste of mushroom, so they would probably be okay. I wouldn't have them in a sausage sandwich or in a sausage and mash. Personally, I would give these just a 4 out of 10. But if you are looking for something that isn't a pork replacement, then these might be okay for you. Next up, we have the Aldi plant menu red onion and rosemary sausages. They cost £1.19 from Aldi and they come in a box of 6. Now, surprisingly, even though they do have the red onion and rosemary flavoring, you can't really taste that too much. You get a really strong pork taste with these. Now, I wouldn't say that it was pork sausage flavoring. I would actually say it was more pork chop flavoring. So if you like pork chops, these might be for you. If you're looking for a replacement for a pork sausage, then I would say steer clear of these. They don't look like a pork sausage and they don't really taste like one either. They are quite dry. They do leave a bit of an aftertaste. I would say that they would be more suitable for a roast dinner rather than a sandwich or with sausage and mash. They're not a sausage replacement. If you just want a sausage shaped food, then these might be okay. But if you want a replacement pork sausage, I would say don't go with these. I would give them a 5, maybe a 6 out of 10, but I wouldn't give you them any more than that. Next up, we have the Linda McCartney vegetarian sausages that are suitable for vegans. I bought these from Asda. They cost £2.20 and they came in a box of 6. Now, I was expecting quite a lot from these, but I was a little bit disappointed with them. Uh, I found them quite dry. I found them dry in both look and in the feel of them when you're eating them. They do have a bit of a crispy outering. They don't really have too much taste to them. They certainly don't taste porky. So if you want something that's porky in flavoring, then these wouldn't be good for you. If you want something that doesn't have that porky taste, then these might be okay. They don't really taste of anything else, so they don't really have any other flavorings either, so like the herbs and spices. So if you want something a little bit less flavorsome, strong flavors, either in the pork flavor or the herbs and spices, then these might be really good for you. I found them a little bit bland. They might be okay with something, but on their own, I would say that they were quite bland. They are edible, but they are certainly nothing special. And if you don't like the strong tastes, then these might be perfect for you. Personally, I would give them a 6 out of 10. Next up, we have the Tesco Plant Chef Herbie Bangers. They cost £1.75 from Tesco and come in a box of 6. Visually, they look very similar to the Aldi sausages. If you like that type of thing where they don't look like a traditional pork sausage, then these might be okay. They don't have a taste of a pork sausage either. They have a very strong herby flavor. You can certainly taste the herbs in these, and that's really all you can taste in these sausages. They're not a replacement for a traditional pork sausage, and I wouldn't have them in a sandwich or with mashed potato. But if you just like sausage shaped food, then these might be perfectly okay for you. They're okay, they're edible, they do taste cheap, they are quite cheap, and I personally wouldn't buy them myself, and I would give them maybe a 4 out of 10. Next up, we have the Beyond Meat Beyond Sausage. These cost me £5 from Sainsbury's and they come in a pack of 2, so they are very expensive. I was really looking forward to trying these because I've never tried them before. I wouldn't normally go and spend this type of money on a vegan sausage, but for this review, I needed to include them, so I did buy them. I was a bit disappointed with them. They're not the worst sausage you're ever going to taste, but they certainly are not worth the money that you would have to pay in order to get them. They don't really have too much of a porky taste. They don't look like a pork sausage. I would say they look more like a battered sausage than your traditional pork sausage. Again, if you don't want something too porky and you don't want too many other flavors with this because they don't really have any other flavoring at all, then these might be okay. But for the price that you're going to pay for these, I don't think that it is worth the money, the flavorings that you're going to get. I wouldn't have these in a sausage sandwich. I wouldn't have them on their own, and I wouldn't have them with mash. If you're going to add other flavorings to it, then maybe you might be able to bring some taste out into it, but you won't be getting that really from the sausage itself. So I have to be honest, while they are not a terrible sausage, I wouldn't recommend them. just purely because of the cost that you have to pay for them, and I don't think that they are worth the money for the taste that you get. I would give them maybe a 6 out of 10, but if you're going for cost to value, I would say that they were more like a 2 or a 3 out of 10. Next up, we have the Vivera Plant Bangers Lincolnshire style sausages. I got these from Sainsbury's. They cost £2.50 and they come in a box of 4. Now, visually, they look very similar to your traditional pork style sausage. They also have quite a strong pork sausage flavor to them as well. So they don't really have any other flavorings. They're not spoiled by herbs and spices. So if you want something that visually looks and tastes like a replacement pork sausage, then I would definitely recommend these. They are tasty. They don't really leave too much of an aftertaste to them as well. They have a really good texture. I would eat these on their own. I would eat these in a sausage sandwich, and I would eat them with mashed potato. So if you are looking for a good replacement pork style sausage, then I would say these would definitely be up there, and I would give them a 7 out of 10. Next, we have the Richmond frozen vegan sausages. I got these from Iceland and they cost £2 for a box of 8. Now, these are very, very similar to the Richmond refrigerated version. They look like your traditional pork style sausage. They taste like a traditional pork style sausage, and they have the texture. They don't really have any other flavoring, so you're just getting that pork style sausage. But I would actually say that these are just slightly tastier than the refrigerated version of them. So out of the two, I would say get the refrigerated version, but both are perfectly acceptable and both are really, really good replacements for your traditional pork style sausage. This one, the frozen version, just edges out the refrigerated version. And so I would give these an 8 out of 10. Lastly, we have the M&S Food Plant Kitchen Posh Dogs. They cost £3.50 from Marks and Spencer's and they come in a pack of 4. They are seasoned with mushroom, onion and black pepper, and they do not have a pork style flavoring to them. So if you're looking for a pork style sausage replacement, these are not for you. Again, if you don't like mushrooms like I don't, I would stay clear of these. They have a very, very strong mushroom flavoring to them. Although they have the onion and black pepper, you can't really taste that. You can just taste the mushroom flavor, and that's the only flavor that you can really taste. They do leave a bit of an aftertaste as well. So if you like sausage-shaped flavored food and you like mushroom, then this may be okay for you, but they're not going to be your traditional pork style sausage replacement. I wouldn't have these in a sausage sandwich and I wouldn't have them with mashed potato. They do have an okay texture to them, but personally I would give them a 5 out of 10. So there you go, 11 different vegan sausages reviewed. Let me know in the comments which ones you agree with and which ones you disagree with. Also, make sure you press that subscribe button and you'll be kept up to date with all future videos, including more food reviews. So when it comes to the vegan sausage, if you are after a traditional pork style sausage replacement, you can go no wrong with the Naked Glory, with the Vivera, or with either one of the Richmonds. Now, if you just want a sausage that doesn't have too much flavor, either pork style or herbs and spices, then I would say the Linda McCartney vegetarian, which are suitable for vegans, would be the choice. And I would definitely say to stay clear of the heck. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this has been informative for you. Please subscribe and you'll be kept up to date with future videos. And I look forward to seeing you on our next one.